Joining us for the all-important draw tonight and another two special guests, Luke Casserly, former Socceroo and head of FFA's national teams, and Mark Robertson, who also is a former Socceroo and the current coach of Sydney Hakoah. Gentlemen, great to have you here. Luke, you've been involved in a few cup finals yourself back in your playing days. 4, I think you were just telling me, but you never got to lift a trophy.
No, 4 cup finals, which was a great experience, but no champagne at the end for me. So unfortunately, 4 from 4 and 4 donuts.
And Mark, your team, of course, was involved at Sydney City in the round of 32. You got knocked out by one of the teams who are through to the last 8, Palm Beach Sharks. It would have been a great experience getting that far. What has this cup, you think, done, first-hand experience for local community clubs?
Look, for our club, it was an opportunity to play against some of the bigger teams. We were the lowest sort of ranked team in the competition. So for us as the minnows, they say, to have a go at trying to get through to the next round was terrific. I think the whole community in the eastern suburbs supported it, and it was a great initiative by FFA.
OK, it certainly was. There are 8 teams hanging on the next few minutes and the numbers that you will draw out. Let's have a quick look at how the quarter-final draw will work. The remaining teams are divided into 2 pots. So here are the remaining teams in Pot A. Adelaide United, the Central Coast Mariners, your team, Eddie Bosnar, Melbourne Victory, Perth Glory and Sydney FC. We'll then have a look at Pot B, and that's Adelaide City, the Bentley Greens and the Palm Beach Sharks. So these are the member federation clubs, remembering that the way the draw pans out tonight, 2 of those member federation clubs will draw each other. So first we'll draw 4 teams from Pot A to decide the 2 all A-League fixtures. Then 1 from Pot A and 1 from Pot B to decide which member federation club will meet an A-League team. Then finally, we'll draw the 2 teams from Pot B for the game between the 2 member federation clubs. There are teams waiting all around Australia. Let's start with you, Luke. Let's go to Pot A and see which of the first A-League teams will host the quarter-finals in the Westfield FFA Cup.
So we've got team number 5.
Team number 5 is Sydney FC. So Graham Arnold's side, who have just qualified tonight in their win against Sydney United, are the first out of the draw.
Second one is team number 1.
And team number 1 is Adelaide United. So Josip Gombau's men, who defeated the Brisbane Roar tonight. Sydney FC up against Adelaide United. Still with Pot A.
Next we have team number 4.
Team number 4, Perth Glory. Kenny Lowe's men, who got through tonight with a victory over the St Albans Saints. They'll be very happy about not having to travel. And our final Pot A in this first section of the draw
is team number 3.
Is the Melbourne Victory. So a second trip to Perth for the Melbourne Victory. And they travelled there earlier in the competition. They are now back in Perth to face the Perth Glory. So there's the first stage of our draw. Thank you, Luke. Let's head now back to stage 2 of the draw. So we've got Pot B now. And Mark, you can draw the first of Pot B. Of course, this is one of the member federation clubs.
The first ball is number 8.
And number 8 is Palm Beach Sharks. So they hosted tonight and they will host. They're the boys from Palm Beach waiting for the news to get to them that the Palm Beach Sharks will host the next round of the FFA Cup, which is the quarter-final. The boys in the change rooms there. Let's go to Pot A now and we'll see which A-League team that the Palm Beach Sharks will face.
One left, obviously, and team number 2.
And team number 2 is the Central Coast Mariners. So Palm Beach Sharks, a massive date in the quarter-final with the Central Coast Mariners. Eddie Bosnar is in the studio with us. Eddie, your team, what's your reaction to drawing the Palm Beach Sharks? Queensland champions, of course. They're still involved in NPL finals action. It won't be an easy task by any stretch of the imagination.
It won't be, but Luke, thank you very much for that. I think the boys will be really happy with going up to Gold Coast and playing on the perfect pitch there. And they look like a good team, so I think we'll have a difficult game.
They look pretty happy to be facing the Mariners too, the boys in the Palm Beach dressing room as well.
They do indeed. So great to see the boys from the Palm Beach Sharks. Congratulations to them for getting over South Springvale tonight by 1-0. So the two remaining clubs in Pot B, most of us have figured out who they are. Let's see who hosts the two member federation clubs left in the draw.
First one is number 7.
Number 7, the Bentley Greens. So congratulations to John Anastasiadis and his players from Bentley. They've had to travel twice in this competition so far. 2 away fixtures for them. They will host the final team to come out of the draw. Mark, for those who have been following the competition, they'll know who it is.
Number 6.
Number 6, Adelaide City, of course, Damien Murray's side, and that will be a fascinating contest. The Bentley Greens against Adelaide City. A lot were hoping for an Adelaide derby, Adelaide United